there everyone, and welcome back to my next episode on the Welsknight Patreon server. My name is Mar, and can you tell the difference between me and the fake me? Am I just standing here, or is there more to be seen? I think there's more to be seen. Should I take a step forward? Yeah? Maybe? Well, here I am. So, I worked kind of hard a couple nights ago and got myself a second set of fully enchanted armor, tools, weapons, elytra, the whole works. With the intention being that if I die, this is my backup gear to help me go get my actual gear. I also did some end raiding. I was almost out of shulker shells for my shop because I sell shulker boxes. So I went end raiding, and that also helped. I got some really good loot from that. I did die right at the end, but I knew where my cords were, so I was able to fly back out there and pick up my stuff. So yeah, I've got a full set of armor behind me. And I've also been working around the base of it. See if our noisy pet's behind. Let's come over to the farm. I seriously need a better way up. This still only way up is either jumping from the grass right there over the fences or by elytring. So let's head down. It's a little different down here. It's pretty quiet in here. And it's very different here. We have a villager hall. Like, an official villager hall. I only have half of it done so far, and ignore all this ugly stuff here on the ground. This is mostly to prevent spawning. I apparently am in a slime chunk. The carpets are like the ultimate method of preventing spawning, but I ran out of the gray ones, and I really didn't want to go with multicolor, so I just went with buttons and slabs and trapdoors. But eventually I'll swap all these out for more carpet. And I also need to figure out my lighting method. I do have some lighting hidden up here. But it's unfortunately not enough to do all the lighting, which is a shame. I think this does look cool. I might try to do some more of that, but like in the ground maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe have a row on either side of the tracks. I'm not sure about that either. Of course, I don't have this set up at all, but over here we have a full 25 villager slots, although every one of them apparently missed slot number 1, so I guess that one's just going to be empty. And I've also got a few of my rejects chilling down here, just waiting for somebody to come along and push them out of the way. And I've also written on the boards up here what they sell. So we've got shepherd. I just wanted a quick and easy way to get multicolored wool. I'm not particularly concerned with the trade value. The odds of getting a shepherd with all 1 emerald trades for all of them is like unreal. So we're just going to leave with 1 shepherd. Maybe later I'll get a second shepherd. This is actually the only shepherd I've gotten so far. So, best potato farmer. This one's got best glass as well as these trades. I'm not wild about efficiency 3 for 45. Honestly, I'm not wild about any of the trades, but he does have good glass. Punch 2 is actually the highest, but that's only useful for bows. But best glowstone cleric. Best melon farmer. I hate this guy. Unbreaking 1 for 8 emeralds. Now even if that isn't bad enough, you got protection 4 twice for like worst trades ever. I don't like you. This is my silk touch guy that we unlocked in the last episode. I love you. You're a very good villager. Yes, you are. This is another best glass. We've got flame, which is pretty decent. Not particularly wild about the other 2. Best wheat farmer. Bane of arthropods, looting, and punch 2, and not particularly wild. We've got this guy for, he's one of the armor smith guys. And that chest plate isn't that bad. You get 2 of those, and it'll give you protection 4, thorns 2, and unbreaking 3. That's like a really decent chest plate, and it's only 17 emeralds, so I'm going to keep him. Best flesh and best lapis cleric. So 36 flesh. 2 lapis. 1 emerald for 2 lapis. It's either 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. So us getting the 1 to 2 is the best one. He does not have the best glowstone, but that's okay. We have another guy over there who does the best glowstone. Power 4, loyalty 2, lure 2. I think we unlocked him last episode. And then this one, I like this one. Fortune 3 for 20 emeralds. He also has best glass, curse of binding, and then Frostwalker. And actually, I think I forgot to put down Frostwalker 2. I'll have to fix that later, I guess. But Fortune 3 is definitely a good one. And I thought Curse of Binding might be a good idea just to... I almost was like, oh, yick, what a horrible enchanted book. But pranks anybody? it's probably going to be a thing. So this is my trading hall. Those are my villagers. I've got a little bit of a back entrance here for maintenance purposes. And if I need to get underneath, I've got this right here. All carpeted. I'll keep the slimes from spawning. All the rejects get put down in the water, which eventually deposits them right here. Water, of course, only travels a certain number of blocks, at which point there is a signpost to make sure that the water is always flowing the right direction. But a villager will come to a stop in the spot where the signpost is until the next villager comes along. So it's a bit of a slow retrieval process, but eventually, I mean, it doesn't hurt to leave them sitting there. I mean, what am I going to do with them over here? I'm just going to kill them, so... And then this side's, like I said, not finished. Ooh, diorite. Ugh. So this is my villager setup. Up there is how they get into the slots. They go above these trapdoors. Oops, let's not get too close. So that's that. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh yeah, I finished the iron. Well, I didn't finish, but I put the glass on the bottom side of the iron farm. I'm still not wild about how it looks. This is pretty much the stage that I left it at in my creative testing world. I really wanted to have this like a magical effect or like a stormy effect, but I'm not good at that sort of a thing. You know, I'm not Scar, or Jarecraft or someone like that. Maybe I'll come back to this, and if you have any suggestions, by all means, let me know. For now, this is just where I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna say this: it was a real chore putting that glass on the underside of something when I'm way up there. That's one of the ways I died recently. I fell, I lagged and couldn't deploy my elytra, and I went splat. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. But in today's episode, I want to get back to the base. So we got these farms going. It's basically like a chain of events. I did a super smelter so that I could smelt up netherrack. As it turns out, it's much easier to get nether brick just by going into the nether and finding a fortress and mining it out. It's ridiculous trying to get the netherrack to smelt into nether brick to build that. Unspeakable amounts of netherrack went into that. But that's why I got the super smelter, to make that. But I needed villagers as well, so I made a villager breeder, and I made that. But I needed somewhere to keep the villagers, so I made that. So it's basically I made this, to make this, all so that I can get, yeah, more iron. Yep, more iron. In fact, let's check and see if I have any. I think I just checked it a little bit ago. Whee! Splat. I need to do something about that, too. Not bad. Look at all those ethical poppies. Flowers for days. Red dye too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Ow! So hard doing vertical flights. Okay, so let's turn this into blocks. And let's get out our bling box. Put our bling away. Look at that. So we got a full beacon's worth of... Actually, I already have the beacon set up over there, and that's on gold blocks. So this gold blocks, technically, I could use for whatever I wanted to. And I have another beacon's worth of iron blocks with a little bit to spare there, which is excellent, and more coming in. Emeralds, not quite so good. No, I'm not gonna lie, it's not quite so good there. I need to do some serious training. Diamonds, it's coming along. It's slow but steady. I guess I can actually turn those into a couple more blocks. There we go. Got our extra beacon here. So I think I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier in the series. Just for, I don't know, weird reasons, I would love to have one of each kind of beacon set up around the base. What I need 4 beacons for, I don't know, but I think it's cool to have one of each. So I've got the gold one. I could afford the iron one. I just need a solid place to put it. I'll probably figure that out later when I'm working on designs. I'm just gonna have to keep working on these ones. In the meantime, though, we're gonna put that bling box away. Goodbye, bling box. I'm gonna get rid of this zombie flesh that's in my inventory. Hi, kids. Or, kitty cats. All the way down here. Alright, have I gotten much? Not really. I need to AFK more. Where is my... Here we go, gunpowder. Alright. How's my cactus doing? Or, sugarcane. Pretty good. Look at that. I was afraid it was going to be super slow, but it's not doing too bad. I actually need to make some rockets, so let's grab... No, stop hitting that box. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so let's just grab all of that. A whole row. And I'm going to need to make more paper. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... Just grab those. I don't know how many I'm going to need to do this. I wish there was a recipe that was in the book here instead of having to manually... Like, why do you have to do this yourself? This makes no sense. Oh, well, that's what we do. Gotta wonder who found this recipe first, though. Unless somebody told. Maybe one of the Minecraft people said that recipe existed, and that's how people knew? I mean, how many people actually go around randomly trying out recipes to see if they work? I think I'm gonna take this random item and that random item and put them together. Wow, what do you know? It actually did something. Alright, that's probably good. Let's get that gunpowder out. Let's put this back. And that back. Pick up our box. Put it away. I'm not sure how far away I can be from my mob farm for it to still be active, but I've been spending, like, almost all of my time I've been spending with the villagers. So I'm pretty sure that's why I haven't been getting anything. Although it's possible that other people... Ooh, that's a bit of a lag spike. It's possible other people have been AFKing like crazy people and taking up the mob cap. That's always possible. Okay, so I want to work on the interior of our base. We've been kind of consumed with all these farms recently outside, and I kind of want to take to take a break from that and get back to what we've been, you know, focused on for almost the entire season so far, which is our base. So I took about like a week and a half ago, actually, right before or right after the tour with Evil Shoes, I took a whole bunch of pictures. Like, I don't know, let's see, tablet. How many pictures do I have here? It's not telling me, but I'm counting them with my eyeballs, and there's a lot of them. Like 64, maybe? Just a rough estimate. 60 to 80, maybe? Seems reasonable. Yeah, seems definitely reasonable. Probably more around 80. So that's a lot of pictures on my tablet that I've taken of many, 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 many rooms. I think I start the pictures here, and I basically do the entire first floor. Just a lot of floor. Not a whole lot of rooms. We've got the front entrance I took pictures of. Some of the pictures, or some of the rooms around it. A couple different entrances. So I think we should get working on this. Let's get cracking and see what happens. So let me grab some supplies. Let me pick out which picture we're gonna start with, where we're gonna start building, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. I have collected some resources here, and I think we're just going to start right here next to our main base of operations. I have counted out, I hope correctly, the number of blocks that we need to place in this hallway. That's what this is going to be. It's a hallway. before we need to make a change in it. It's pretty much just a flat wall for part of the way, and then we have a doorway, and then we have more flat wall, and then it just kind of opens up into a larger section. So, not counting this torch, but starting with the block next to it, we need to go 17 blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And it's, you know, it's our total 5 wide. So let's just do that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's not where that goes. Let's just break that. And I've got my torch in the offhand to help us see. Oops, there I go again, placing things in the wrong spot. And there we go. Like that. And we need to bring this out. Just like that. Might as well bring this one too. Like that. Alright, and then we'll just bring the ceiling here over. And I believe that this is going to be a room. So we need the lower slab so that it can be the ceiling for the hallway below us, but we need the top slab just so it can be the floor of this room. And that's why we're using full blocks. We need both slabs anyway. Might as well do a full block. Okay, now we have a doorway on this side. Let's bring this over a smidge. Like this. And this doorway is gonna be, I think it's 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the wall would continue right here. Like that. And let's put in there. I need some walls, and these walls are going to go up 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And they're going to be encased on the back side. More blocks. Like that. And then I believe it's just flat across the top. And then that, you know, of course goes up all the way. Well, that's the that's the walkway up there. There we go. Should put on some torches to keep spawning to a minimum. And I think this goes in one more, and then it turns into a staircase. And we can probably just leave this the way it is for now, and work out the staircase later. I'm pretty sure I took pictures of it. But the first pictures I took were of the hallway itself. Looks like we need to go 8 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 2 are on stairs, I believe. So let's bring these over. This is 6, 7, and 8. Then we want, there we go, 8 chiseled. Eventually I'll find some way to decorate these walls so that they're not quite so bland. But for now, the main concern is, you know, getting them in place. Now this is going to open up into a room. Not really a room, it's more like a larger portion of the hallway. We're going to have a room here. We're going to connect with the door here. And then there's going to be a passageway that goes over here that's going to lead towards our grand hall that we got a sneak preview at the very start of the episode on my creative at the very start of my series. That's going to go in there. But first, let me do some work here in this main chamber here, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so that's done. I have trying to figure out how to get right back here, I guess. So we've got, oop, I forgot that spot. Let's do this. Just add in these stairs. I don't remember, I think they turn at the chiseled. I'll want to check my pictures here in a minute. We've got this hall section completed. Whoop, come on, we can do it. And we also have this room here. The door here is connecting outside, so finally we actually have somewhere we can go. We have a room here. I like this sort of, this gives me a really good medieval vibe. I just feel like this is a really nice little window nook. Obviously not decorated in here. I'm not sure what most of these rooms will be. I didn't really, you know, think that far ahead when I was working on the base design. I was just going for structure, not so much content. I can think of a couple farms I would like to add, but I don't know whether any of them would be suitable for rooms, especially a really narrow room like this. It's only 5 blocks wide, but we might be able to turn this into something. So that's that. We have a start of a hallway here that goes off to the Great Hall, like I said. It also goes back towards the front entrance over there. So that's good. I also have up top, like I said, this is eventually going to be a walking level. So I don't know exactly where the floor is going to go in here, but right below us is what we just built. This is the main room. This is the little room that we designed. We have 3 windows here, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be the ground floor for some room or hallway or something. I'm just not sure what yet. As always, what we do on one side, we're going to do on the other side. I'm not going to bore us to death by doing it twice in a row, so we're just going to leave that there. Let me get a start. I wanna do more than just this little bit here in this episode, and we're already running tight. Let me get some work done on the great entrance here. I mean, it's nothing super impressive. A little more interesting than this room. I've got a little more decorated in there and everything. But let me at least get the foundation in, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and welcome back. I am just placing, oh, it's so dark up here. I'm just placing some final touches at the top of the room here, the entry hall. I don't know if you can see what I'm actually doing. Oh, and there was the 12-hour reset. The server resets once every 12 hours. So let me get back in and I'll be right back. And here I am, and according to the chat box, I was first! Yay! We always like to try and see who can get it back on the server quickest. Looks like it was me this time. Alright, so it's pitch dark up here. Pitch black. You guys probably can't see a whole lot. Alright, let's not knock this out from underneath me completely. Okay, so, yep, oh, there's more. Okay, so what we've got here, it's super dark up there. Oh my goodness. Let's get some torches. And I guess we'll just pillar back up. Just temporary. There we go. Maybe over there and there as well. Back down. Do the same thing on this side. Alrighty. Hopefully that makes it easier to see in here. So we've got the entranceway here. So you come through the front gate, and then here we have the same symbol that we have had throughout the other part of the entrance, right up there, there on the ground. So we've got the symbol. We have our traditional fire pit thingy. I don't actually, I mean, I can go ahead and grab me some iron bars. Where is, but I put my flintstone back. Here we go. So we can just chuck some iron bars. I guess look at that. Back. Light it on fire. Do that same thing on the other side. Like that. And we also make use of all that iron we've been collecting by making ourselves, I don't know how much I'm going to need. Get some chests. Couple decorative hoppers, because who doesn't like decorative hoppers? Put the surplus back. Okay, so let me double check my pictures here. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like we've got one right... What, right there? Nah, must be right there. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so in by 1. It's probably going to be identical on the other side. So 3 black gap. 3 black gap. Yeah, that looks good. And we light it on fire. And I believe the combination of all of those make lighting on the floor almost unnecessary. I think once it is, the only place that's spawnable is right here. It's all good in here. So let's grab 2 fences, 2 item frames. And we'll do our good old lighting trick. Right there. And right here. Oh, I hear a zombie somewhere. Something somewhere is spawnable. Alright, so that should make the floor in here completely spawn-proof. Even if it is all dark and moody. Okay, where is that Zombo? Where's that Mr. Zombles, as Python would call him? Whoop! Smack my face. Ow! Hello there. Where did you come from? You know, I did see another one earlier, and I thought it was just coincidence. Let's see. What along in here is spawnable? Ooh, wait. That got down to 8. I bet it's... No, it's not 7 down here. I am not sure what is spawnable. Because this is 0. They can't spawn right here. And last time I saw them, he was right along in here. But it only gets down to 8. This is highly suspicious. Highly suspicious. Where is he coming from? It all looks spawn-proof to me. Oh, he just turned into a drowned. Let me put you out of your misery. Alright. I am not sure where he is spawning. I suppose it's possible he's spawning up there and falling down. But on the top here, it's pretty spawn-proof. It's so hard to get around in here without smacking my face. Aha! He might have spawned up there and come down. That's a possibility. They're not lit up at all. I bet that's it, you know. Let's see if I can't get over there. Woo! Right here. I don't know if this is it, but it's my best guess. It's possibly spawned way up here and how could he have survived that fall? It can't be here. You know what? It may be there. That's possible. I'm trying to find like all the possible spawnable places. I still don't think he could have survived this fall. This is quite the fall for a zombie. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on it and try and, because, you know, zombies are one thing. Creepers, yeah, that's a little bit different. I'd prefer not to have a creeper spawning in my base, even if it's down here in the guts, you know? But anyway, I think we're pretty good for now. Let's take a nice walk through of our new entranceway. It's not completely done. We've got the arches in, like I was saying. There's going to be these lighting fixtures. There's going to be one up there. And then over here, instead of having one of these light fixtures, there's going to be one of those planter thingies. And then there's going to be bars. I'm going to have to knock out some of these bricks. There's going to be bars in here. Because on the other side here, this is the Great Hall. On the other side, there's going to be a walkway right here. So the idea is that the iron bars will be at the, more or less at the level of the walkway above our heads. A little higher than that, I think. But I don't remember exactly. And I just realized I forgot to finish these beams. They're supposed to go all the way up. But I could finish that on my own. But yeah, this is more or less the entrance entranceway to the base. So I think this is a good place to stop. And when we come back next episode, I'd like to keep working on the interiors. Because I'd really like to get some more rooms built, so that we can maybe see if we can't squeeze in some more kinds of farms. I'd really like to get a pumpkin and a melon farm going, just so that we have a nice source of stuff to trade with for the villagers. Realistically, the same goes with potatoes and carrots as well. Wheat, I mean, sure, it'd be nice to have our own source, but if we go to the community farms, there's wheat for days, so I'm not really concerned about that. I don't know. I still would kind of like to have my own here at camp. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of building that we've done on the inside. It's starting to come together a little bit. I'm finding it's very difficult to fly around inside without bonking my noggin on everything. It's not quite the same as being able to fly outside. I came close. I think I was like 1.5 hearts at one point after smacking into the wall several times in a row. But hopefully, as we continue to build, we'll make it a little less hazardous because there will actually be floors to walk on instead of having to fly to everything. I think that'll be really nice, nice change of pace. But I'm going to call it here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you keep coming back to see more. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been meaning to say this for the last, like, 2 or 3 episodes, and I keep forgetting. I'm so naughty. I have a bit of a surprise for everybody. The day this video goes live, which is Saturday, I'm going to be taking part in something new. And you guys won't find out what it is until my Wednesday video, because I upload 2 videos over the weekends, release one on the weekend, and then release one on Wednesday, just sort of like a halfway through the week sort of a thing. So I'm going to be recording when this video goes out. I'm going to be recording on Saturday, and then you're going to see the results of that video on Wednesday. And well, I'm not going to tell exactly what, okay? But I'll give you a hint. It might be a new series. Yep, just maybe, just a big possibility. Okay, so it's totally a new series, but I'm still not telling you what. Still not telling you what. It does come at a cost, though. In order to do this series, given my current situation, you know, in quote-unquote real life, like I said, I'm only able to upload 2 videos a week, so it has to be 2 of one series or 1 of each. And I'm obviously not giving up on this series, like, no. So I'm going to be trying out doing 1 episode of Welsknight Patreon server and 1 episode of mysterious new series, in air quotes. And I'm just going to see how it goes. I'd really like to be able to upload more videos than just 2 a week, and if I can somehow swing it in the near to distant future, I'm totally going to. But for now, I'm just going to play it by ear, see how it goes, and I really hope you enjoy the new series, but I'm not going to say any more about it, okay? So there. That's my sneak preview that I've been meaning to tell you guys about for a while now. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that Wednesday video. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty cool. I'm super excited about it. So I hope you come back, and I'll see you later. Bye!